Hello, my reading pals and my writing pals. It's me, your girl Xanna, and today we're going to see whether or not I failed at 2022. So I have right here in my little filming notebook all of the goals I had for 2022. From my personal goals, to writing goals, to authorial goals, to business goals. All of the goals that I had are in here. And truth be told, I didn't really look at this list that much throughout the year, simply because 2022 was an insane year for me, full of a lot of things, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. Hopefully going through this we'll see a lot of ups, but let's get right into it. I will go through the list of goals and then hit them one by one and talk about them, or I will totally disregard what I just said and I'll actually just go through each of them. That's probably what I'm gonna do. So I've got my pen here. We're gonna mark off whether or not I accomplished my goals. So the first category I had was my YouTube goals. I already know right here, I think I failed at every single one of these. So first, I wanted to upload 1 to 2 times a week. Towards the, maybe towards like the start or middle of the year, I was uploading at least once a week. Towards the end of the year, I maybe uploaded once a month. Life got incredibly hectic. Filled with lots of very good things, also filled with me being chronically ill and just being sick. But I didn't really achieve this goal. I uploaded once a week for most of the year, and then I just didn't. So we're gonna say no. I wanted to batch film. That was the next thing. I did not batch film all that often. I found batch filming very difficult for me. Oh, hello. You don't want to be this close to the camera anymore? I got my little filming buddy here. Yeah, I didn't really do a very good job at batch filming. Like I said, I found batch filming kind of difficult for me because it was hard to just nail down a time that I could sit and film multiple videos. So I didn't quite get that accomplished, but it was through a lot of different things that it didn't happen. Yeah, hello. Are you gonna come sit with me, or are you gonna stay over there? My next YouTube goal was that I wanted to reach 500 subscribers. And I think because of my lack of uploading and just the inability I had to be able to put as much work into my channel, I was not able to accomplish that. I've given reasons why in previous videos why my YouTube channel was the one that got the back burner. I'm not gonna go into it here. So those are my YouTube goals. I am 0 for 3. Starting this video off strong with my first big, huge video of the new year. Let's go into my writer goals. I wanted to finish writing my 3rd novel. I think I've given the title before, but I'm going to refrain from speaking it further, simply so that I can have a fun title reveal in a little bit. I wanted to finish writing it, and I did. I did finish drafting it, and I did start doing some editing process. So woohoo! I wanted to start outlining my next book. I did do that. I am actively in the process of outlining and drafting the next novel, both in that duology and my next duology. So I am a fan of duologies. I feel like I almost exclusively want to write duologies. So they're gonna be 2 books or 25 books. We'll see. We'll see which I end up doing when I outline books. But I did start outlining both the next book in that series, like I said, in my next duology, and I've started outlining another 7-book series, which I have almost completely outlined. So last year I outlined 11 to 13 novels. Oh, I might have been 0 for 3 earlier, but like, oh, go Xanna. That's good. Can I count that as like 3 wins? And then I wanted to decide whether I was going to pursue indie publishing or traditional publishing. I am a firm believer that indie publishing isn't something you do when you get rejected from traditional publishing. I think both of them have their perks and their downsides, and I was really struggling with what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to self-publish anthologies, and I wanted to self-publish poetry books and collections of short stories and all of that. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that with my novels or not. And I have decided that I do. I want to grow Nightshade Publishing. I want to publish my novels through Nightshade Publishing, and I want to eventually publish other people's novels through Nightshade Publishing. We'll see how well that goes in the coming years, but I'm excited about my company. If you don't know, I run Nightshade Publishing. I run it with Willow Whitehead, who's a dear friend of mine. I decided I want to indie publish. I want to self-publish. I want to do it through my small press publishing house, and it's gonna be awesome. So I am 3 for 3 for my writer goals. Ooh, balancing things out. 50% is still an F, but we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Next up on my paper, I have a country accent. I have my Nightshade Publishing goals. So my first goal is that I wanted the Willow True Swing to be a success. And while I think it was. There were some things I wish could have gone better. Some things could have gone worse. I would say that the publishing of Nightshade Publishing's first open call anthology was a success. Our other anthologies that we have going on right now are also looking to be successes. We've been getting lots of really amazing submissions, so I'm really excited about that. I said I wanted to get 6 more editing contracts. I ended up doing 3 or 4 last year. I started moving away from wanting to pursue getting editing contracts. I'm still open for doing editing, developmental, line, copy, and proofreading. But I wanted to focus a lot more on the publishing aspect of my business rather than the editing side of my business. So we'll see how I need to sit up straight. We'll see how I continue doing that in the new year. I do editing contracts, but I've become very selective with what I do just because of my time. That being said, though, I didn't get 6, unless you count my own, but I didn't pay myself to do my own, so it was close enough to 6. I'm just gonna give it to myself because because I decided to step away from it. I wanted to post more on the Nightshade social media. I think I did that. I think I did pretty good at that. I can do better, and I will continue to do better, but I did good last year for that. Oh me. Next up, my personal goals. I wanted to graduate with honors. So for those of you who do not know, I went back to college at the start of 2020. I left my previous university at the start of 2019, so I did not do fall of 2019. I took a gap year off, and then I went back to school at Southern New Hampshire University online, and I can happily say I graduated summa cum laude. At my previous university, I was not doing well. I was incredibly sick. It was just not a good time in my life, and I could not focus academically. Being able to do college online was amazing for me, and like I said, I graduated summa cum laude. I graduated with a 3.97 GPA. It would have been a 4.0, but I had 2 A minuses. Because an A minus will drop your GPA. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. I graduated with honors, guys. Like, that was something I didn't even think was achievable in 2018. And I did it. And I'm proud of myself. My next was get stronger / work out more. I did that for a really good chunk of 2022, and then injury after injury kept happening, and then I just kind of stopped. But I did do it, and I have always had the mindset of getting stronger to be able to hold my joints together and all that. So I'm going to count that as a win. I wanted to get a house. I'm in my house that I live in with my husband. So yay. And then I also wanted to pay off my debt. I've been working towards that. But at the moment, I do still have some debt, which is fine. And I am going to work to get it gone. And then my reading goals. Final goals. Nightshade goals was 3 for 3. And then my personal goals, I'll say 3 for 3. And finally, my reading goals. I wanted to read 35 books. I did 37 books. Go me. I wanted to read more genres, and I think I did that. I branched out to reading thrillers and strictly romance books. So, and I really enjoyed both of them. So I'm counting that as a win. And then I wanted to knock my TBR in half. So the TBR that I own in half. I didn't quite do that. I maybe minimized it a little bit, but not really. So I'm not going to count that one, no worries. So that is 2 for 3. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 11 out of 15 goals accomplished for 2023. I'd say that's pretty good. I think my goals were pretty reasonable. I think I had reasonable intentions in setting them up, and I think I continue to have reasonable intentions as I carried them out through the year. So yeah, how did your 2022 go? I know I'm kind of late in filming this kind of video, but I like to take time to really think about my goals and set my goals, so I kind of set goals kind of quarterly-ish, but yearly goals I kind of set towards the end of January, so that the start of January can be a period of rest for me. Yeah. That's it. I did pretty good. I'm about to film my 2023 goals, so that'll be up in a couple of days after you watch this video, which should hopefully be this Friday, but you don't know what day I'm filming this. So I could say this Friday and then throw it up like 3 months from now, except I said January, so like you have some kind of context clue about what time this is. Anyways, this is my new filming space. I hope you guys are excited about it. I hope you think it's cool. And I will see you guys next time with my 2023 goals. Don't forget to let me know what your 2022 goals are. And in the next video, let me know what your 2023 goals are so that we can help keep each other accountable. Because accountability is important in all things. Anyways, outro time. My name is Xanna Renee. I'm an author here on the YouTubes. I also have other social media platforms. I have Instagram, in which it's decently professional over there. I have a TikTok. Slightly more personal, but still very book related. I have a Twitter, it's dead. I have a Facebook, it's like on life support. And I keep teasing the plug. I'm like, the switch, I'm like, am I gonna flick it off? Am I gonna keep it on? Who knows? Not even I do. But you can follow me there. Maybe if I get more followers over there, I'll keep it alive. But at the moment, I upload videos that pertain to reading and writing and life, being chronically ill, and I have a cat, and I think I'm pretty cool, and so does my husband. He told me last night when I asked him, I said, do you think I'm cool? And he said, yeah, you're cool. So if you can't take my word for it, take my husband's word for it. And I'll see you next time. Bye!